An 8-0 undefeated month to start 2026 here in February, hosting Boston College. We are underway. Foster back into the starting lineup. Those two battled through the flu over the weekend in a win against Virginia Tech. Boozer lines up the three and opens the scoring. They rule it a deep 2. They'll take a look at that at the under-16 media timeout. BC starting 5. Stolen away, the steal, and the slam.
And it's a party in Cameron, that's for sure. I think they might have to take a look at that. They score at a 2 on the floor, but then right here, just anticipating, denying the high post, and play against Duke.
Bowden Kepke rejected at the rim. Gungbo got there to snuff it out. Here's Sarr in transition, through traffic, scoop to the hoop for 2. Nothing coming easy against this Duke defense. Ball on the floor again. Evans has it. A lob. Sarr. We have liftoff. Shot out of a cannon. They've made 5 of their first 6.
John Shire's defense wants you to call the first timeout. And that's exactly what happens here. The Blue Devils on a run early. Most coaches on an 8-0 run might, but he trusts his guys. Now he might consider it. Now he might consider it. Yes, he is.
Duke defense totally suffocating BC. Fred Payne trying to spin his way free and finally opens the scoring for BC.
One of the more improved players in the ACC. Look at this tough 2 right here in the paint.
Pride and focus. We don't spread, get too extended, and more than anything, that defending without fouling. As Fred Payne has all 4 for BC. Jimenez's nose begs to differ.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just a unfortunate play, unless they think that he's swiped.
Pass inside to Boozer. He'll make you pay from there.
Plays the game on balance.
Sure. When you got those 2 in the front court, it is tough to get anything inside. Deflection leads to 2.
He's got a couple of turnovers, but then he gets a steal off his defense, and he gets an easy one, and that's what doing a good job defensively.
Boozer into the game, lobs one up, one-handed Malik Brown.
Without Hastings out there for Earl Grant.
Well, Duke has such good positional size that most teams are undersized against the Blue Devils.
Well, they've elected to go with 4. Well, Hayden Shaw's on the floor, but they're playing small right now. And Boozer catches it that deep. Forget about it.
On both ends of the floor. Forte beats Kepke. Good finish on the interior.
That's what you have to do against Duke. You got to collapse that D, try to flatten them out, and then make a play out of there.
Cam Boozer spins into a double team, bounces it for Brown. Malik Brown treated to some high flying early on a Tuesday. Duke doubling up BC 22-11. Blue Devils have made their last 7 shots. Boston College has now won 4, made 4 in a row. Fred Payne.
Last 3 games, he's averaged 18 points. He's been a threat on the top of the floor.
Backdoor opened off a good screen. And now it's Isaiah Evans' turn to rock the rim. Check the rims. They're getting tested in this first half. Duke up 11.
There's usually a gap in there, and John hasn't had a gap. He's had success every year, and I think his evolution as a play caller has grown.
11 of 12 from the floor midway through this first half. Why not? Nothing but the bottom of the net.
That's his 7th triple off the bounce, and this is Gungba right here. Short hops it and still scores it.
Forte trying to shake free. Finds Steger for a 3, and he drains it.
A lot of guys don't like to do that, or haven't done very much of it.
Foster, a good look. Out of the timeout. Duke executes a 3. Caleb Foster drills it. Evans, a deep three. Got it!
He just moves without the ball. He's a threat.
Payne trying to beat everybody back. Coast to coast for two.
With Boozer shading him up the floor.
There's Luka Tage, pull up hot, sticks it.
Mistake in transition.
Duke has missed their last 5 shots and 2 of their last 10. Boozer trying to change that. Triple teamed right now. Gets the ball out. Evans passed up the 3, down the lane, count it, plus the foul. A chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Oh, 3 guys are on the ball, move it. And then Evans attacking a closeout to the rim for an and 1 when we come back.
Still a 15-point lead, though. Boozer looking for Brown. Kick to the corner. Evans a 3. It's good! 8 points for Duke. Blue Devils have increased their lead. Largest of the night. Corner 3. Much needed for BC.
Big W. This would be a quad 1 for them. North Carolina just moved into the polls this week. And, of course, NC State looking to bounce back. Well, you kill time before the 30-second shot clock begins. It doesn't start till you inbound it.
Boozer! Put it on a poster! Cam Boozer! The one-handed hammer. This is the best of the bunch. Hello! What a first half. Cam Boozer, the exclamation point. And Duke heads to the locker room, up 15. And for gymnastics right here on ACC Network. Jungle, 1 of 2 from the line. Gets his miss, though. Finds Boozer. Two-handed jam. Cam Boozer.
Head on the chest of the offensive player. Look at this hustle right here by Gomba. Do a nice job of dropping it off for Boozer to throw it down.
Payne, step back. Got it. Fred Payne, he has become an elite shot maker. Shot clock ticks down to 7.
I mean, look at Starr move his feet.
Taves. Tough take, and he makes it. You can't defend much better than that. How many times?
I mean, this is good D, a contested 2.
Cousin of Jonathan Taves, Stanley Cup winner with the Blackhawks and 2-time gold medalist with Canada. Wide open, Foster. So shifty, particularly in ACC play. And 4 seconds to shoot. Finds Hastings and the floater falls. Good touch. Both teams have turned it over already more in the second half than they did in the first. And fade away. Rims in. That falls off the rim. Second effort. Darren Harris. Shot clock ticks down to 7. Payne a long way away from the rim. Cross-court pass. Kapke another 3. This time he hits it.
Fred Payne doing a really good job. Watch him escape dribble, stretch that hedge and that trap, which looks like a trap, and then throw it over the top to Kapke. Nobody put a body on him.
This is a 3rd opportunity for BC, and Fred Payne cashes in. Payne was looking for it. Foster got a hand in the way. Shot clock down to 3. Asamoah off the window and in for a deep 3.
And then you get a couple of scores.
Cam Boozer, the immediate answer.
They go clear out, one-on-one, dump it into the block. Now watch what Boozer does. He says, this is all mine right here. I'm getting to the midline, and he does a nice job of finishing.
So despite the lack of offensive execution, as Amenia gets a layup there in this second half, it has just remained under 2 minutes to play. Kapke, he stayed out there with the 4 fouls, going against Boozer, righty hook on the money.
We're running the same set this time. The option is the screen across the lane for Boozer. You run the stagger, You run a curl.
Shire sends the subs back to the bench. We're going to finish it out with this group. Foster, good take for 2.
And now it's Duke Carolina week. And everyone can take a deep breath after this one and get ready to head over to Chapel Hill on Saturday night.
North Carolina for the 88th ranked matchup between the best rivalry in all of college basketball.
Boozer finishes with 19 and 12, another double-double. Moving to 10-0 and undefeated in ACC play.